And we're alive with another AMA with Devour Token, restaurants, NFT. We have a really good opportunity to share with you today. And I'm with Chad once again, another AMA, another way where we can share Devour Token. Man, I was just at a restaurant once again this morning. And I thought about NFTs and I thought about Devour Token. You know what? I know I actually said Devour. I actually said, you know what? This will be really good fit for that Devour Token. It was a breakfast place. And I was just like, whoa, NFTs, maybe some type of breakfast style. But anyway, I was thinking about it. I really was. But Chad, welcome to the show once again.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you again for having me back. This is a good day to be together because we have something awesome to show your listeners, your community. I was at a restaurant for lunch and I thought the same thing, like this place would be great for NFTs. It kind of created a new game. Probably didn't think of it first. Probably some other people have already started this game, which is taking a picture of some art on the wall and then posting a picture of it and say, hey guys, is this an NFT or is this wall art? Can you guess? Can you tell the difference?
Right. Yeah, and even the restaurant, they can hold up the NFT. They can have an NFT section. That's what I also thought about too. I know we're going to show a demonstration today. By the way, I'm Adam Shelton, but by the way, everybody, I got excited. I don't know what it is, man. It's just like when the lights come on and I start thinking, and I'm thinking maybe a Devour section or NFT section where, okay, this is an NFT section, NFT menu, you know, NFT type of bonus. I don't know. I'm just thinking so many different things. You can actually NFT the dessert or something. You know, maybe it's just a special Easter. Easter's coming up, right? NFT Easter and NFT Easter NFT. Maybe some type of meal. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, that absolutely. I will hit on that today for sure, especially around what you're going to do on the screen, right, for everybody to see. And for everybody who doesn't know Devour, high level, here's what we do, right? We're the team. We come from the restaurant industry, the restaurant tech industry as well. And our mission in life is to make all of this awesome technology that most of you already know about, right? Blockchain, crypto, NFTs, metaverse even. Now, you know, got Chipotle putting a stake in the ground saying, hey, everybody, look at this. You know, you can now make a burrito online in Roblox and get burrito bucks. So like they're setting the bar, right? And so we're here to make all of that technology easy and accessible and powerful for the restaurant industry. And we're starting with the accessibility part because that's the biggest challenge, demystifying this, making it easy for the mainstream audience. And so that's the first thing we're going to see today, and then we'll get to talk all about it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, this is an exclusive area where you can claim your NFT. We're going to kind of walk through the process of this. And I did get a chance to see the merchandise. I know we're going to talk about this, but I did saw that shirt. So I'll be looking at that later.
Right. So what you got on the screen now, Adam, is, you know, should look very similar to signing up with any website, right? People are very used to social sign-ons or popping in an email address to any Web 2 type environment, any app. And so what we're doing here is illustrating that getting an NFT doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. So pick your favorite social sign-on. Again, some account linked to an email that is different than the email you used when you did your first run through.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. I'll do a different one here. I'm just signing in right now. Different one. It's detecting your device right now. So it's just kind of like getting here.
Yeah, it's still the Web3 security thing, right?
It's
going to detect, but yeah.
There it is.
There we go. So you can, let me grab that code for you since it's asking. It's the URL in the, one second, I'm going to DM you that, your exclusive code.
Ooh. I thank you very much. Thank you.
Boom, boom. So yeah, most recent DM.
Yep, I got it. Technology is amazing. And So okay, I got DM the information. So I got it right now. So all I have to do is just kind of log back in, or just sign up.
Just copy the invite code in there and hit claim.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Copy paste.
Okay.
Now for other users.
All right, I'll go ahead and do this. This is the code, right? Okay, let me see. Enter code. See here. Got it. Claim code.
You can hear me right now, Adam, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you right now.
Let everybody know when they do this, their code is going to come right through the URL link, right? Because we have an option on a site that I'll put in the comments that you go through the social claiming process, then you get a link that'll have your code in it.
Got it. Got it.
Drop it right in there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Let's see if it can. It look like you might have pasted it in there twice.
Sorry about that.
Sure. There you go.
Let's see here. All right, let me. Yeah, it's coming out twice.
You're taking just the code part.
Oh, I know what happened. Like when you DM me, it came as a link.
Okay.
So it's timed. It's connected everything together.
Yeah,
can you put it in the chat, in a private chat?
Yeah, there you go. I will do that.
That'd probably be better. I think I'll see what happened because it's connecting all together.
There you are.
Okay, and then just the last code.
No, this whole thing. This is your whole code.
Okay, will do. Minting. Okay.
I like the look of that. Minting.
There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Getting an NFT is that easy. So, there you go. And that's showing you the spinning coin.
Nice. We're in.
So how difficult was that? Imagining that, every experience that everyone else is going to have, where you just click the link and it auto populates that code.
I love that.
Pretty easy, right?
Yep. And it says your wallet address can be found in your profile. Okay.
So what just happened there? I want everybody to know exactly what they just saw, right? So you went from a social sign-on. Behind the scenes, we created a new crypto wallet for you.
Yes.
And minted this NFT, right? So all of the things that anyone who's gotten an NFT has had to do, and they know, like they had to go and get Ethereum or Solana or whatever coin, move it to the wallet, connect it to some site to mint an NFT, be there at the right time, and go for it, right? And hope it worked, right? So all of that complexity of the blockchain, even the terminology to some degree, kept in the background. And the reason for that, and you can go and access your wallet, and now you can do it and do all the crypto things, all the NFT things with that wallet. All right. So, but you didn't have to. And for restaurants, they can now get in the game, do things with NFTs, take advantage of this awesome technology without the complexity, without that barrier to adoption that they would be facing with most of their guests today. In 10 years, this is going to be second nature because it's just going to be part of the culture. Everything will be blockchain. But today, this is super essential for helping restaurants use this powerful technology. And you just showed us, Adam, how easy it can be.
It is very easy. And you can download your profile picture. I see there. Yeah. I like
Kinda
this.
fun,
This is good. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Yeah. And it's mobile use as well. So you can use this on your mobile device, obviously mobile friendly. Yeah.
So
I
after your breakfast, right? And so let's say that restaurant had an NFT. Well, they would they would try to know something about their guests and say, hey, what's something we can do with this, right? And so you gave a good example: a special table, special access, special menu, special events, etc. Maybe there's like a talented chef there at that place, and they go, hey, you know what?
Right.
Once a month, once a quarter, come on in, and NFT holders, we're gonna have a special breakfast for you, just you guys.
Yes.
They get to decide, right? Anything,
They
right?
do.
It's whatever they think their passionate fans are going to care about. Devour comes in with the technology to make it happen, right? To make it happen without people beating their head against the wall.
I mean, I think it would work, definitely. I was at the breakfast place, and I think if before you begin the process, download your NFT, and maybe it could be a collectible exclusive one, or it could just be an NFT. And they can be like, what? I got this, what do I do with it? And then you can actually tie in, the whole benefits with it, bonuses, benefits, and it could be up to the restaurant, it could be up to whoever. So I like it. I really like the logo of Devour. That D it does stand out pretty good.
And Adam, I just dropped the link in the private chat that if you share it with everybody, that's where they can go get their own one. Now they're not going to get one. They're not going to get this one. All right, this is the exclusive one for folks like yourself. All right. However, they are going to get one very similar that is just as cool, and it's going to have the same benefits for the most part. So feel free to share that. Encourage everybody to grab their own for as long as we have it open. We're not going to leave it open forever, but if you're listening to this now, you're definitely going to hit the window.
Okay, so this is the link that was sent.
Yeah. And if we camp out on this for a second, again, thinking of this through the lens of how this transforms the restaurant industry. Restaurants, there will be some restaurants that can charge for their NFT because they're going to do some awesome stuff for their fans that people will value to that level. But most NFTs in the restaurant space, what's going to make sense is that they use it as a way to turbocharge their loyalty, right? Turbocharge their loyalty program and guest benefits that are going to be more widely usable, right? So they might give them away. Some brands we know that that's their plan, right? They have the data on their loyalty guests already, like, hey, the top 30,000, right? The top 20,000 most passionate fans. Here you go, free gift from us. Here's what it does for you. Others, okay, they'll part of a marketing campaign. They'll give people a chance to earn it. Say, hey, you come in, once, 5 times over the next 90 days. At the end of that, we have an NFT waiting for you. Here's the roadmap of the cool utility attached to that NFT. So, but it's going to help them turbocharge their marketing, campaigns, their loyalty campaigns, because it's not just a cool technology, powerful technology. You can then decide what do you want these guests to have, and use the tech that Devour can help build to deliver that, or do it manually in some cases. It's like, hey, just come and show us your NFT and get access to the event, right? Whatever it is, it's a vehicle for giving that next level dining experience to your most passionate fans as a restaurant.
Especially those restaurants that always wants to stand out, or they want to improve the restaurant experience. If they want to add a special holiday theme, we got Easter coming. This could be a really cool thing with the Easter bunny and the whole. I mean, because people love Easter, definitely. I do, and so you can really do something really cool with that. And the NFT space is going to continue growing, and Devour, the fact that the restaurants, and this is already, at least created, they can see it. This is pretty cool. Because even at that breakfast place, if they knew about this, I really feel like they would have probably took a look at this, because it's a very customer service. Their service was so awesome. It was just very, very, welcoming. The whole process. And if you throw this in there, oh man, absolutely.
Yeah, and one of the things restaurants will love about this experience in particular, if you see that third bullet point, gifting forward. What makes a restaurant go viral, right? It's the same thing that videos go viral by. People see it, though. That's awesome. And they share it with their friends, right? They drop it in their socials, say, hey, you got to see this. we've built into this NFT experience the ability to gift it forward so that you can bring in others. So restaurants say, hey, we want to use this as a part of a growth campaign, give out their NFT to their loyal guests and say, hey, all of you guys, you get to invite a person, 2 people to get the NFT as well and share in that benefit so that that restaurant has an easier time getting that word of mouth and getting that viral growth.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, people want this. And someone just says, I agree the NFT space will continue to grow. Devour is securing itself for a great future. Yes, absolutely. And even the restaurants that has like a casino or hotel, they have another business attached to this. This could work easily as well, in my opinion. Is in a pump and dump. Imagine how big the restaurant world is to let that sink in.
Mm-hmm. So we're excited because right now I'm in a restaurant industry event called Restaurant Leadership Conference in Phoenix, and we're in conversation all the time at this thing with the top level executives at the top 100 brands in North America. So it's pretty crazy to in real time with some of these CEOs, CMOs, CFOs. Here, pull out your phone. I'm going to send you an NFT. Is it your first NFT? The answer is always yes. And say, hey, watch how easy it can be. And then their imagination goes off. It's like, oh yeah, we could do some really cool things with this. So it's exciting to be at we're early in blockchain, right? It's still early. For some who've been in the space for years, it doesn't feel early, but it is, right? And to be able to be on the forefront of ushering in this really powerful tech into an industry that's this huge, the restaurant industry. We keep throwing out the number, $3.5 trillion industry and growing. And people say, okay, we're the company that can help you, like wherever you're at, whether you've been researching the space for years or you're brand new to it. Talk to Devour and we will help you figure out what's the campaign. Do you want to kind of go all in and just like do something massive, or do you want to like dip your toe in the water? Like, there's things we can do for everybody so they can take a step into blockchain, and we're going to keep making it easy. Going to make it easy, and then on the other side of it, figure out what are some really killer guest experiences that can only really be realistically deployed at scale by integration, right? By making the guest experience, the operator experience seamless as well, right? I won't name names. We're talking to brands like, hey, how do we enable the reservation experience?
There you go.
Tea gets you that table at the breakfast place where they don't have to flash their phone and prove that it's a real NFT and not a JPEG, right? How do we have it automatically talk to their system so that the NFT holder can make a reservation through technology, just like you could now through any major reservation platform, except that the NFT is what allows you to do it, right? So
yes, it does. So what are they saying? What are maybe a couple of things that you can share? What are they saying when you have these conversations with these restaurant owners and business owners and CEOs and managers? Were they saying? Are they like, okay, I'm interested, or I need to know more information? Is this something they may want to do? Most of them?
Yeah. So the main thing they want is more information. They say, all right, how does this work? Right? That's the big question. How? First, it's what. I mean, for a lot of people, like, oh, tell me about. Start from the beginning. What's blockchain? Right? What's an NFT? And then but after the what is established, then it's like, well, how does this work? And this is where we get to say, oh, well, there's a lot of pieces to it, right? And we can help you with any or all of them, right? Do you need consulting on what kind of marketing campaign is going to really take advantage of this technology and your brand that fits the kind of guests that you have, right? What's your guest demographic? Where are your locations? What kind of technology do you already use that we could integrate plug into to enable a guest experience that's different, because we allowed NFTs to unlock that, or we allowed token spend to unlock that. And so it's a lot of discovery and kind of question. So we would start there, but it all points to help them figure out how to be successful with it. That's what they want to know.
Right.
They very quickly see, once they know the what and kind of what's going on in space, that potential is high, but how is that unlocked for them? It's not the same for every brand. It very much matters. Are we talking about a single location, table service, sit-down restaurant, or are we talking about a national chain that does fast food, right? It's the different options, different guest experiences that we would tie to it. And then after the how, it's like, all right, well, who does what, right? Devour team, like, are you guys helping us with the NFT art? Are you guys helping us with the smart contract? Are you helping us with all the pieces? And it's like, we can help you with any of the pieces. If you want to use your own artist, great. If you want to use one, we can help you find, great. Just one piece of the puzzle, just make sure the entire puzzle is filled in. So yeah, there's all kinds of questions, but there's a lot of education and a lot of just mutual discussion, learning about each other to figure out what's going to make sense.
Is it? Do you see any challenges? Like if they're saying, "Well, I am interested in it, but I do need to know more about it." But is there anything that's stopping them from saying, "Okay, let's just do this today"?
Any challenges of them saying, "Let's do this today"? So we would be not really, right? Because what we would say is like, well, what do you want?
Nice.
Let's start with something simple, right? Because if they're interested in moving fast, we could say, all right, we have now the Founders Club NFT. We've got the invited guest NFT, which is what everyone will grab on that link. And we have coming soon, the Devour Industry Collection NFT. A brand could start with saying, hey, I want in on this. I want to take that baby step into blockchain, and we can give them the ability to assign a benefit. Say, hey, for these customers, for these guests that have any of these NFTs or one of them or two of them, they can have this when they visit our restaurant. Right. And they get to decide what this is. Is it 10% off on Tuesdays? Is it free side of fries when they come in and order, etc. Right? So all they have to decide is that, right? What benefit? And then we can then communicate it out to the token holders. Hey, here's the list of restaurants that have decided to participate with Devour and being a part of Web3 and this movement. And here's what you get at each of those. And then that benefit can keep changing and evolving as the brands we're partnering with and the offering that they have also evolves. So that's the kind of thing that will be out there very soon. I'm very glad to promote through our community.
I think it is. I think it's going to be one of those deals where a few of them get in, and they're going to be others that probably going to want to follow. They're going to be like, whoa. You go to a restaurant conference, you go to a restaurant meeting, and they showing their NFTs from Devour. And then they're going to be like, how did you get this? This guy came and talked to me about it. I've been interested in it. I think it's one of those exclusive things that once a couple of them are sold and they're using it towards their customer relationships or even their employee, satisfaction. Hey, there's an NFT, or here's some tokens, or here are some, something like that. To me, I feel like, because I was also at a restaurant, I'm thinking, all these should be earning. They should be earning like passive income right now. I kept thinking that. I really kept thinking, like, your waitress, you got the cook doing a great job. I'm not sure if they're earning any passive income.
Yeah. You hit on a good point. And this is why everybody should just grab restaurants tokens right now, is because there's going to be so many sources with which there's buy pressure on the token, because employee retention, employee hiring is the biggest challenge in the industry still. So if a brand says, hey, I want to get ahead of the competition and be able to attract and retain the best talent, they go, okay, hey, everybody, new staff program. Every day you work, every week you work, more rewards tokens dropped in your wallet. Let's go, right? And those keep appreciating. So restaurant brands wanting to reward their employees, not even just their guests, which of course they can reward too. Come in, you order, you get bonus with tokens. Incredible buy pressure from restaurant brands buying the token to reward their staff and their guests. And then collaboration partners. So one of the things we're finding exciting is that other projects in the restaurant industry, typically NFT projects, seemingly the main type out there, they're just doing an NFT, doing all kinds of cool utility with their NFT, and they say, hey, Devour, partner in the space, enabling tech, and has a rewards token dedicated to the restaurant industry. We can work with them and use that as a utility in our NFT project. So one in particular that has in their roadmap to use Devour token as a staking reward for their NFTs. And then finally, our project, we're buying up this token as well, so we can reward our holders in our community and for various behaviors. So for example, even minting this NFT, the first 5,000 people that do it are going to get free billion Devour tokens. And so we're constantly going to be buying up this token, as are the brands, as are our partners, and so to reward people for doing all the cool things that they can do at restaurants. So it's going to get exciting.
It really is going to get exciting. It's going to get to the point where you may run out of NFT. You may run out. You'll be like, man, I didn't get on the list. How do I get another one? So, yeah, I'm glad this is offered. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can.
Wow.
And there you are. We're paying the small gas fee behind the scenes just to make it easy for everybody.
Right. Yeah, because I was just in the restaurant. I was thinking about not only NFTs, but rewards, and then something. And it's smart that you're buying the token. So now you definitely can have that for your advantage as well to offer and to do a lot of different, giveaways and things like that. Or, I mean, you can do a lot of things with that. If you, hey, you could, giveaways. I just not thought about that. But it's a lot of different things you can kind of do with that. To getting this process going, was there a challenge of getting this whole NFT process for people listening? Was it a challenge? Was it just trying to decide on what technique, what graphic, how it's going to look like?
So the most challenging aspect to this project is the Web3 technology. It's really cutting edge stuff. So we would not have been able to do this if it weren't for the talented software development team that we have. And so that is the biggest challenge. And so we're very proud of our team to have been able to get to this point. The art was cool too. It wasn't really a big challenge, I would say, but it was definitely a key component of the process to make sure that the visual reward associated with getting an NFT was a fun one for people. But no, I mean, this stuff isn't easy. We've heard from other projects, go, how do I do that? Can you do that for me? Right? We have to do it kind of the old school way in NFT, getting people to onboard people, figuring out how to get on an exchange and getting a wallet and doing the whole thing. And they go, if we could just do it this way, we would have a much easier time minting out our NFT project. And we're like, well, sorry, we can't help you now. Maybe in the future.
Absolutely.
We're busy with
You can just buy the Devour token, be a part of the family. Man, wow. Well, I mean, the Web3 is definitely something that is definitely going to be involved in NFTs. I mean, it's kind of more of a requirement now, like in terms of the look, the overall look of it, the overall, technology behind it. You definitely need to have that as well. And then gas-free NFT, gas-free NFT. Hold on, I reread that again. The first free to mint gas-free NFT, grab your Founders Club NFT. Yeah,
right.
I would definitely claim this. Yeah.
You already did. You're good.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Oh man, so anything else that you can share that's related with the NFT Founders Club, or something else that's complements it that you can share today?
Want to share that around the use cases, right? So it is even after the discussion we've had, people are going to still ask the question,
yeah,
so what do I do with it, right? Like, what does it matter, right? Or what is the value of this NFT, a brand's NFT? And I want to be very clear that the NFT technology, right? It's not about answering the question of what the specific guest experience is or the benefit to holders here. Like, that's the restaurants industry ability, right? Any restaurant brand ability to be creative, right? To really, it's an opportunity to get close to their community, identify their most passionate fans and ask that question and decide, what is the experience that guests will want, and deliver that. The NFT technology is the part in the middle, right? It's the glue that brings the brand together with their community, and helps identify who those people are and gives them a model, right? A model both technologically powered but financially viable for both parties to really kind of come together, and the brand knows, hey, these are the people I want to take care of and want to listen to. And the guests who love this brand go, oh, now I get special access to this brand. I get those special experiences that I've always been craving, that the brand didn't have a viable way to deliver to me because they couldn't identify me, and they may not have had the technology to do anything unique for me specifically, because they just had a general loyalty program for everybody, even for those first-time guests that would only ever be in there that one time. So I want to emphasize the NFT technology. Everything Devour is building is that glue in the middle, and it's the brands that are creating the ultimate experience, right?
Right.
Both through their imagination, but also the creativity and imagination of other vendors in the space that develop cool loyalty programs or reservation platforms or ordering experiences. They're part of the puzzle too, because they're part of the guest experience. So Devour will also directly touch the guest experience, because we'll have the app where people can see their NFTs and connect their wallets and use the Devour Pay, the restaurant's token, and do all the cool things. But we will not be alone in that journey. The brands will be creating experiences as well, as will the other providers, and we're the glue. We're the glue that makes it so that Web3 tech, whatever's meaningful to restaurants in that category, can come together in a practical way, and solving for accessibility, solving for scalability, operations. Some of the boring things that people don't always like to talk about, but are super essential for mainstream adoption of technology. That's really what we are. So I want to make sure that nobody's confusing the issues. Like, well, what do you do with it? Well, that's for us as a brand to decide. Like, what does it mean to be a founding member, an invited guest? What are the brand partnerships that are saying, yes, this means you get this in our restaurant?
Right.
But it's the blockchain tech that's so cool, that's transforming all of these industries. And in the restaurant space specifically, it's a creative question, right? That every brand gets to answer. And we know we're continually impressed, even by people like yourself, Adam, who come up with ideas like, this is what you could do with an NFT. It's a very creative pursuit.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different things you can do. You're right. It's definitely up to the persons in charge of it. You can use this as a certificate. I mean, there's so many different things you can really do with the NFT. It's definitely exclusive. It's digital. You can brand it towards a holiday, a theme. The use cases can be, maybe the first 10 gets 15% off, maybe exclusive to our Dan's dinner party that's held next week, or collaboration. So maybe you use this to get into something else that restaurant has a partnership with. So they partner with them. So this actual event that's happening at the concert hall, you need this NFT. We only have 15, and people are gonna be rushing for it, especially if it's something they want to see and be. So the use cases can be the use cases is unlimited. It really is. It's basically whatever you're trying to really advertise, or what areas are yours lacking in, and how can we create some type of sense of urgency event around it. We got an NFT. There's only 20 people can fit in this room. There you go. So I mean, you could do that easily. Man, there's a long list of stuff that you can definitely do. I do think this is something people are going to use. They're going to create their own use cases. That's going to be branded towards their liking, and or whatever benefits and bonuses is going to be with this. I can see people taking this NFT and, like we were talking about before, having sections, and it'll be like this whole NFT room or whatever, and you got to have this to get in. And I can see some people kind of putting some type of theme in there. And I can see it, because I was at the restaurant, and I saw sections around the restaurant. I'm like, you know what? I can see exclusivity around here using just an NFT.
Absolutely. I would love, I don't know if you can make it up to Chicago in the middle of May. The biggest restaurant conference in the industry is in Chicago, called National Restaurant Association. And we're going to have a booth there. It's big.
Ooh.
And we're going to create an NFT experience in the booth. And the NFT that people mint will have that real world utility that they will be able to use. I won't just ruin too much of the mystery right now. At the event, in the surrounding area in Chicago where this thing is. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to be basically our coming out party, big coming out party of the industry, and to be able to showcase what this tech can do. And we'll probably be the only company there talking about blockchain tech. So it's it. And that's with 7,000 people coming through the massive exhibit space.
Wow. So it's in Chicago. You said the end of Chicago? I mean, the end of May.
April 21st, I think. I'm sorry, May 21st. I'm off on a month. Yeah, I said May before, but May 21st through 24th, I believe it is. But it's the National Restaurant Association in Chicago. And it's actually exclusive to the restaurant industry. And they still manage to get 70,000 people through there. It's like to behold.
Yeah, I'll definitely check. I would love to go. Yeah, I'd love to go and have a booth there. I would love to talk and and definitely socialize.
Yeah.
I'll definitely, that
if you can make it, we'll find a way to get you in.
Oh, woo! With my Devour swag.
Yeah, load up. If anybody hasn't seen our merch store, Adam was talking about it before. It is pretty sick.
May I show everybody?
You may.
Yeah, we were actually talking about it. So it kind of came out of nowhere, like it just it was just it kind of showed up. I'm like, okay, the merch is ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, let me see. Is it on? Oh, here it is, merch. The merch here.
Shout out to Devour Diva on our team. She's the one that got that done and like nonchalantly dropped it one day. Hey, everybody, you should probably check out our website under About and see what's going on.
Wow. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
This is just V1 of our merch store. We're so excited about some of the artists we're working with, and so it has our logo on there now. But like, you can come back here in a few months, it's going to be like so many like insane NFT art imposed on various products. It's going to be so cool. It already is. It's going to be even cool.
Right. I like this. Hold on here. I may get an order of this. Is that like a little? Does it have a hood? Let me see here. It does. It does. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna order that. But yeah, this is the merch.
That's the one I ordered, and I'll be wearing by the end of the week. If not, that's something like.
Really? Wow. Oh, I see. Dang, people have been ordering. Look at this. Medium, large, XR. Oh,
well,
wow.
maybe we can get. I don't know. We'll see what we can do about stocking that up. Yeah, we need medium and large, and XL on that one.
Is that because people have been buying it, or
maybe. I'll ask Diva to see what explains this and what we can do to make sure that's restocked for you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think it is. I think that might be one of the popular shirts out there because I see all the other colors. Oh, you got different colors? What is this? What is this? Oh, this guy say, Mario Jackson. Yeah, I need to grab me a shirt and a hat. Oh, okay. I'm liking it. Oh, here's the hat. Oh, okay. This is the hat he was talking about. All right. Definitely check out some of this. Oh. You know what? I know you guys. I don't know if you guys thought about that. Thought about the chef hat, like a chef hat, and have the Devour logo on the side of it.
I know we thought about it. I don't think this particular merch vendor we're working with has chef hats in stock.
Got it.
But by golly, we're gonna find a way to get chef hats at some point.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of came to me. Like I'm like, you know what?
Good idea. We do need it.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And yeah, got a little coffee mug. Yeah, so yeah, swag is always something people like. And just thinking about some ideas. Just thinking. I'm just thinking. Nice. I like the shirt. So yeah. Congrats on getting it up and merchandise. Seem like sales are happening because I'm seeing sizes are not available. So that could be it. So but yeah, that's good stuff. And like in terms of the merchandise, what's one item, what's one of your favorite items?
The one you were showing, that light hoodie.
Oh yeah, this one right here.
Yep.
Is this right here? Dang, I like that. Oh, this is
And I want to make sure that that everybody knows, not related to the merch, but if they get one of those invited guest NFTs through our website, right? Go to the devour.restaurant and you go to that Devour Founder Club. You just got to do one social action, a tweet, or follow us on Twitter, Devour, on LinkedIn, and then you get your link, your code, and you can claim that. If you do that and you get that NFT, we are going to airdrop those folks each 1 billion tokens, and
what?
like free money. Absolutely,
What?
something we're excited to do. But only the first 5,000. So everyone's gonna have to get on it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get on it. Definitely. Yeah, that link has been posted. Yeah, I would definitely get on it. 1 billion tokens. Wow. And this is something where you guys can have the tokens. It has tokenomic structure within it. Yeah. All right,
Okay.
man. What's the
And
first?
just
How many? How many?
we're gonna wait after the 5,000 have been hit, and then we'll airdrop everybody after
Okay.
that. Just so we expect it to happen like immediately. We'll do that all at once.
All right, here. Let me see. Yeah. There's the baseball tee. Yeah, I'm just liking it. Yeah. Very, very cool. And I like it. I like it.
I was joking with our CEO, Diva, that in a year, probably the only kind of clothing my kids have will be Devour gear. If I had to guess. We're in it. I've got 4 kids, Adam, so they love this. They love everything.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna deck them out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling the logo is great. The logo is that D, it's the lettering, and then like the color of the merchandise. It definitely works. It just it's something about it. I don't know what it is. It just works. It just works. So but yeah, absolutely. I could heck, my kids absolutely devour morning, afternoon, evening. Heck, have little devour pajamas.
We don't have pajamas yet. Do we have?
No.
We don't have pajamas.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
We're gonna get it. Totally gonna get
PJ.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. People walking around with it and PJs. I mean, yeah, merchandise, so many notebooks, you can put key rings. So that does a lot of things, obviously. You can go all day with merchandise. And also the community will probably tell you what they like. They'll be like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? So community is really good at that.
I think we're gonna get more of that feedback now that it's out there. It's like, oh, I wanted this, and it's like, okay. And for anybody listening, DM me at Devour Upholder. I will be glad to take those requests and see what we can do. Absolutely, it's it's not to be underestimated, right? Like merch, because good projects have strong communities, and there's something about awesome merchandise that helps
It is.
solidify and excite a community. So it isn't to be underestimated, right? And so we're just so excited to be in a industry where like we should have the coolest merch out there, because restaurants
Sure.
are super artistic, and there's so many people that want to just create cool stuff in this industry, and we're just going to put it on all of the merch.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And you have, oh, look at this. Is this only 15 days left? 15% off the shop? Oh, very
Get
nice.
it well up.
Yeah. I love my Devour NFTs too. Oh, so Tex has already been involved. All right. Okay.
Got his NFT. Mario got his NFT and is gifting people. See, that's the thing. Once you have the NFT, guys, go to your account and you can invite other people to get theirs, and that'll get them the link, and then you're sharing the wealth, spreading the word, showing people how easy it is. Like, how many, like, think about everyone that you've ever talked to that are intimidated by this space. So that's absolutely everybody on this call has talked to somebody who's intimidated by blockchain.
Yeah.
Say, hey, remember you saying that this was feeling a little scary, you're not sure? Here you go. You're not going to believe it. You're getting your first NFT today. All you got to do is click that link, connect your Google account, click the button.
And I think after that, that probably ease things up a little bit. Receiving something, maybe they'd be more easier to check it out more. Ordering my Devour merch now. There we go. Absolutely. Hey, 13 days left, 15% off the shop. Why not? So that's really nice doing that as well.
And we really get to share as a community all of our excitement about the merch, and everything going on in our community is on Telegram. And so I'd encourage everybody that's not already to just be a part of the conversation there. If you need an invite, by all means, let us know. But it's t.me/Devour token. And we'd be glad to have you.
Absolutely. I'll put that in the chat as well for people who wants to get involved. I'll pin it at the top, which we just did. It's pin message. So yes, just like Chad was talking about, that is the Telegram, the hot Telegram group. I'm actually looking at it right now. And invite yourself, ask questions, grab a shirt from the merchandise store. So it looks pretty good.
Creasy wants us to get Devour leggings and stuff. Noted. Write it down.
Well, I mean, if you go that far, then you think of that shorts, socks, scarves, wallets, maybe phone cases. I mean, there's so many different things you can do. Once you do one of those, and it's like it kind of snowballs. It does, because you're like, okay, then he asked me this. Oh, this looks good. So, yeah, pretty cool. Everyone wears something representing Devour. Tank tops. So nice. I might have to buy one of those NFTs. Bullish morale. Right. So let me see here. Is there anything else before we wrap things up that you wanted to share and talk about?
I know probably most of the people listening are familiar with us, but I just give a better cross section for those who don't already know. Right, the Devour is doing awesome things with technology. Absolutely, want to emphasize our community too. We have wonderful people in our community, people that come from Web3, right? Crypto enthusiasts, NFT enthusiasts. We also have another part of our community that really comes in and really just makes it even more special when we're kind of mixing it up together. And that's the folks from the restaurant world, right? So because we're for the restaurant industry, we've attracted a lot of people from the industry. So restaurant owners, restaurant managers, servers, bartenders, vendors who serve the restaurant industry. And we love that industry. They love the people of the industry. And so Devour's community is like where we come together and talk all things restaurant and Web3 and the magic that happens in the middle. And so want to highlight our community. Also want to kind of highlight like who is the main beneficiary of all this work. One of our whys, why do we do this, is to benefit restaurant workers.
Absolutely.
We do that with our project and making sure the restaurant industry is taken care of as blockchain kind of transforms every industry. But we have our foundation, the foundation that receives money through the tokenomics, as well as like through our NFT industry NFT project. 20% of that revenue goes into the foundation, and we get to give back to workers, right? So through other organizations in the industry that do that really well, we get to fund their initiatives to, educate restaurant workers so they can, progress in their careers, emergency assistance for workers in trouble, et cetera. And so we're really excited for that. And we're a lot in our project and our growth where we're going to be able to give significant amounts of money to workers, and that's super exciting. So all of that together, Devour is no one thing. Certainly the tech is a fundamental piece of it that will keep us busy for years and years to come. But I wanted to make sure I didn't miss on any of those other points either.
Absolutely. I wanted to bring up the tokenomic structure that we were talking about, the reflection, the burn, liquidity, and the operation foundation here. And 1% goes to that Devour foundation right there that you were talking about.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. That 3% reflection is not, I'm feeling it. I do feel I feel it. Oh man, 3% reflect. Wow. Imagine
That's
all
that
the
you were talking about before.
Yeah, imagine all the restaurant workers and the waitresses and the cooks and the managers and oh my goodness. Every buy and sell transaction. So basically, you have a cook, he's back there cooking, or a chef, he's out there organizing things, and he check his phone, he notices his tokens is going up. Then the values, I mean, oh man, I'm just thinking. Just thinking.
It's really, really, really fun, exciting, crazy to think about where this is going to be in 3 months, 6 months, a year, because no matter what's going on in the larger world of crypto, blockchain, the day-to-day volatility, it's like restaurants aren't going anywhere. The power of blockchain technology isn't going anywhere. No. It's as inevitable as the internet was in the early days of the internet. And yes. we just know, right? We have that confidence and conviction, like this technology is going to transform the world, and that we are in a prime position to bring it into this industry that will desperately benefit from it, because it's a low margin industry. So like every little bit matters. Every problem you can solve matters. Every time you eliminate friction anywhere in the business, that matters. And it's the difference between, success and failure for some restaurants, or success and major success for certain restaurants. And it's early, and yet we're super excited about it because it's not too early, because we're already able to do what we're able to do and eliminate friction from the process.
And even at that conference, you're going to stand out, because no one's going to be talking about Web3 technology. They're not going to talk about tokenomics, foundational, where basically every transaction, it feeds our foundation to help others. That's one. And then you have this whole NFT process where we want to help the restaurant industry with their customer service, with their restaurants. What's the look? I mean, oh my goodness. I think you know what you have.
One of the viewers, Adam, just bullish morale, said, imagine delivery drivers receiving Devour tokens for completing the delivery. I think it's 1.4 million delivery drivers in the United States.
They all should be going Devour token. They all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And
I'll tell them.
This is not the first time we've heard this, and we've been thinking about how we can make that happen. And so crazy possibilities.
And I'm here to help. I will definitely talk to whoever to make the oh yes, because they deserve it, man. They deserve it. I was a Pizza Hut delivery driver in college.
Oh, what was that like?
It was an adventure. It was I mean, I didn't get any tokens, obviously, but it was, man, it was a ride. It was a roller coaster. I mean, shout out to all the delivery drivers. It could be very challenging, like extremely. Um, just driving around, all the challenges by driving and the whole process. You got hot food right beside you, you got a clock right next to you, and you got the phone ringing, where are you? And then the gas is going up, and there's a lot of stuff going on. But
I was wondering what delivery drivers did when the gas prices just shot through the roof
oh,
not long ago.
right. But then
Yeah,
it would make me feel better after all that. If I was getting a little bit of this and I'm looking at my phone, wow, my tokens are going up. Oh, the token of Devour. And here's the thing, they're your biggest referral, because if delivery drivers with the S saying I got tokens, he's going to tell other people. He's going to brag like, I got my tokens. Did you get your tokens? So I got my NFT. Did you get your NFT? So man, all it takes is just a few. This does like a few good ones, and then it just kind of slowly spread, like you're saying. So I'm excited about the future of Devour. I think this is great. Delivery drivers, cooks, even waitresses, hostesses, dishwashers, janitors that cleans up the whole place at the end of the night. You know, everybody.
You'll really enjoy our Devour industry NFT collection, because it will pay tribute to those restaurant worker positions, including delivery drivers, and they'll all be represented there in that collection, so that if a delivery driver wants to have the delivery driver NFT, they can grab it. and so on down the line.
Yeah, the endless possibilities. Absolutely. Well, it's 8 o'clock. We'll wrap it up. Man, we got to do this again. Can we please do this again?
Of course we can. And the funny thing is like right after this is over, we're headed right back to the conference, eating more people, talking more restaurants about this exciting stuff. So boom, 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 boom.
We're gonna remember these days. We're gonna be like, man, remember? You know, we talked about it. Then you went to a conference. Then you had Twitter Space. No, I mean, now it's just like thousands and thousands of people banging down the door trying to get in. So, all right. Well, until next time, guys, go ahead and sign up, for the whole, the Founders Club. I would, if I'm you, check out the merchandise as well. And better yet, check out the Telegram, just like Chad was talking about. Get in there, ask questions, and get accommodated. So for Chad and Adam, I guess we'll see you guys on the next broadcast.
We'll see you later. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.